put up here in the video just so, in case you're worried that you're joining 5 weeks late, don't worry. As Killian explained to us, everything we've done so far is on the video. So what I mean by that is, all the videos we've done so far, so i.e. we'll take last week, you pop that up and it just plays, it'll play away once you load it. Is that alright? So all the videos are there from the last few weeks. Basically everything we do every week gets recorded, so even if you miss a week, it all pops up there. Is that okay? So headphones in, if you just want to go back, they're all only an hour long and you can fire away. Right. That is the code if you want to take it down. The app is called Google Classroom. Z45JOAR. Right. Higher. So we're finishing up with quadratics and jumping into simultaneous equations then. So we jump into where we finished up last week. All these notes go up online, so you don't need to take anything down here. They're all built up online. Factor theorem, right? Quick run through this again. So, what is the factor theorem? We're asked to divide 3x plus 4 into 3x squared plus 19x plus 20. So along with it, anyone remember last week what the NCB stands for? C is? Change. Divide, multiply, change and bring down. So 3x plus 4 into 3x squared plus 19x plus 20. 3x goes into 3x squared. Our first bit of divide goes within 3x into 3x squared. X multiplied by x. So there's your divide. 3x into 3x squared was x times. There's your division. We're doing multiplication then. X by 3x gives you 3x squared. X by 4 is 4x. There's your multiplication. Your next is C, change. Change means we change the sign of our bottom line. That becomes minus 3x and that becomes minus 4x. Bring it down. Bring down your thing. Back up to the top. Back up to divide after you bring down. 3x into 15x was plus 5. 5 by 3x multiplication x 15x, then your change, you should left at 0. That means 3x plus 4 goes into 3x squared plus 19x plus 20, x plus 5. Is that alright? Just going to run through last week. Right. Show x minus 2 is a factor of 2x cubed plus x squared minus 13x plus 6. I don't remember how I show x minus 2 is a factor. Not divide into to show it's a factor. Then x is equal to 2. So if x minus 2 is a factor, x is equal to 2. As x is equal to 2, and then you just sum it in. So that means if 2 times 2 to the cube plus 2 times 2 to the square minus 13 times 2 plus 6 is equal to 0, which it always is, that means it is a factor. And then as Louis said, we do long division then. Is that alright? You do our long division, once again, your DMCB. You divide 2 into 2x cubed was 2x squared times 2x squared by x is 2x cubed, 2x squared by minus 2 is minus 4x squared. After multiplication, we change the sign of our bottom line. That gives you 5x squared. After multiplication, you bring down your minus 13x. Divide again, x to 5x squared goes plus 5x times 5x by x is 5x squared. 5x by minus 2 is minus 10x. Change the sign of the bottom line. Minus 13x plus 10x is minus 3x. Bring down your plus 6. Divide again. Multiply again. Change the sign of the bottom line. And 0. So it's the same step the whole time. You by, you multiply, you change, you bring down DMCD, DMCD. What to do with this? No, what to do with it? Bracket that, come on, factorize. We factor this. I know this is 3 roots. How do I know there's 3 roots? It's cubed, exactly. 2x cubed means it's 3 roots. If that was x squared, how many roots would it have? 2, and so on. If it's 2x to the power 4, it has 4 roots, and so on, and so on. So I know one of them. I know 2 is one of them because I showed that up there. I then have to bracket this to get the other 2 roots. So I bring it out and I do my bracket, which is 2x and x minus 1 plus 3. And there are my factors, 2x minus 1, x plus 3, and x minus 2. Just to make sure we fully know 2 of these before we move on to the ridiculously hard ones of these, I'm going to give you one of these too, right? I'll go this one. I'll leave that up on the board. Okay. So, let's talk about these on the road. Right. Show that x minus 1 is a factor of 2x minus 3. So the 2x minus 3 is a factor of 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 34x minus 24, and find the other factors. Alright, off you go. Show that 2x minus 3 is a factor, 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 34x minus 24, and find the other factors.
Would you let 2x equal to 3 or just x equal to 3?
You would have 2x equal to 3 and x equal to 3 over 2. You create like a. Show it as a default round. Moves to 40.
Let's do some 3.
Yeah, you sum it in. I think that's the next.
Might just do a quick run through the first one again. Alright? We all just look up there for one set. Just to make sure we're okay in it. These are tough enough, but they're important. They love bringing this up. Week 6, Week 6. This comes up as a functions question. So it is very important. 2 seconds. There we go. Right, so we want to show that 2x minus 3 is a factor of 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 34x minus 24. Is that alright? If 2x minus 3 is a factor, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 3 divided across by 2. X is equal to 3 over 2 is a root. Alright, that's what that's called, is a root. If that's true, we should get 0 when we sub it in. So that's 2 times 3 over 2 to be cubed minus 15 times 3 over 2 to be squared plus 34 times 3 over 2 minus 24 is equal to 0. And that should be right. And as I said, you just fire it all straight into calculator. Don't make life more difficult than it needs to be. Minus 15 times 3 over 2 to be squared plus 34 times 3 over 2 minus 24, and we're getting 0. So you actually get 5 marks for doing that in a leaving cert exam by just showing it. If they ask you to show it, there's 5 marks, and that comes up. The next bit then is the long division. 2x minus 3 into 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 34x minus 24 is equal to 0. Now, your steps once again are, no harm writing it down, D, M, C, B. We divide. When you're dividing 2x into 2x cubed, what you're actually saying is, what do I multiply by 2x to get 2x cubed? What do I multiply by? X squared. X squared by 2x, 2x cubed. X squared by minus 3 is minus 3x squared. Change the sign of your bottom line. That becomes a minus, that becomes a plus. They knock. That is minus 12x squared, bring down, plus 34x. 2x into minus 12x squared goes minus 6x times. Minus 6x by 2x, minus 12x squared, minus 6x by minus 3 is plus 18x. Change the sign of your bottom line, that becomes a plus, that becomes a minus. 34 minus 18 is 16x. 2x into 16x goes plus 8. 8 times, don't forget to bring down your minus 24. Plus 8 times 2x is 16x, plus 8 times minus 3 is minus 24. And you always know you're right, because you'll be left with 0. If you're not left with 0, there's something gone wrong. Is that okay? As I said, you take this out then. X squared minus 6x plus 8, and bracket, guide number, whatever way you want to do it yourself, whatever way you feel comfortable. What am I going to go with? Minus 4 and minus 2. So there are your 3 factors: x minus 2, x minus 4, and 2x minus 3. Is that okay? Right. We're going to do a slightly harder one of these before we jump into the very hard ones. So, example number 2. Two x minus 1 is a factor of 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. Right, what's the problem? this is more inclined to come up as a question than this one above. This one above is this one is more inclined to come up because we don't know one of our coefficients. Any idea? So what's on the right line, yeah? And the right line. So you need to turn the small bit out.
2x minus 1 minus
X equal to 1 over 2, x equal to half, and then you should sub it in, and it has to be equal to 0. Exactly. Now that's more inclined than the one to come up, where you don't know one of the coefficients. Is that right? So that's the easiest type of one that will come up in the linear exam, where you don't know one of the coefficients, and your name's like taking it. Mark. Mark told us 2x minus 1 is a root, so 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 1, so x is going to be a half. We'll have 1 on your head. And if we sum it in, it'll be equal to 0. And we'll be left with k on its own. Is that right? So instead of working out this one, off you go. And then it's just the same long division in the other two roots. Is that fair enough? Anyone has any problems with that, please shout. No, it's k stays as k. You just sub in your value of x is equal to half every place you put x. Because we know 2x minus 1 is a factor. So 2x is equal to 1, x is equal to half. So then every place you put x, you put a half, and you equal to 0. And you want to solve for k. Alright? Right, let's look at it, boys. So, 2x minus 1 is a factor. 2x equal to 1, x is equal to a half. 2 times a half to be cubed minus 5 times a half to be squared minus k times a half plus 3 is equal to 0. 2 times a half to be cubed is 5 over 4 minus, no it's not, it's a quarter, isn't it? 1 over 4. 5 times a half to be squared is 5 over 4 minus k over 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. Are you happy with that? Minus k over 2 is equal to minus 3 plus 1 over 4 plus 5 over 4. Minus k over 2 is equal to minus 3 plus 1 over 4 plus 5 over 4 is minus 3 over 2. Where am I going wrong? Yeah, it should be minus 1 over 4. Thank you. Minus 2, multiply across by 2 to get it off the bottom line. Gone and gone. K minus k is equal to minus 4. K is equal to 4. Are we happy with that? Good stuff. Right, sub it back into our 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 4x plus 3. And we're dividing in 2x minus 1. 2x into 2x cubed goes x squared. 2x cubed minus x squared, change the sign in your bottom line, minus 4x squared minus 4x, 2x into minus 4x goes minus 2x, minus 2x by 2x is minus 4x squared, minus 2x by minus 1, plus 2x, plus minus 6x plus 3, 2x into minus 6x goes minus 3 times, minus 6x plus 3, change the sign in your bottom line, and I know already I'm right because I get 0. Is that okay? I do know I'm doing the division quite quick, lads. Just give me a shout if you need any more help in it. X squared minus 2x minus 3. And whatever way you feel comfortable factorising, if you forget your factorising, the video's up on it anyway, so we did that the first week. Go back to video 1 is where we did the factorising. Minus 3 plus 1. So x plus 1, x minus 3, and 2x minus 1. Right. Let's re-look at the hard ones that we kind of slightly glanced at last week. So the hardest way these come up, and it does come up, 2017 I believe, off the top of my head, I'm not going to be 100% sure, is when they get you to do the factor theorem with undetermined coefficients. So, x squared minus x minus k plus 1 is a factor of ax cubed plus bx plus c. They want us to show that c squared is equal to a times a minus b. So this is a combination of undetermined coefficients, once again we did it in video 1 and video 2, and the factor theorem, what we've been doing there. So it's a mixture of the two. Is that okay? What that means is x squared minus kx plus 1 is a factor of. If it is a factor of, it divides it evenly. That means we should be left with 0. Is that okay? That's very, very important at the very end. Because anytime you divide it in so far and left with 0, we're not going to be left with 0 down here, but we should be left with 0. Is that okay? Very important. So, x squared minus kx plus 1 divided into ax cubed plus bx plus c. Very, very important rule from geometry. And remember what's important on that division? You must have every value of x. If you want to get a note of it, when you're doing long division, you must have every value of x. It goes straight from x cubed to x. There's no x squared. Long division will not work at any level of junior cert, early cert, higher or ordinary if you do not have every level of x. So you must put in a 0x squared. Is that okay? We then do our long division. Our steps don't change. It says DMCB. You won't make a mistake as long as you go DMCB, DMCB. Divide. X squared goes into ax cubed, ax times.
multiply ax by ax squared, ax cubed. Ax by minus akx minus akx squared, ax by 1 is ax. What's after multiply? Change the sign of your bottom line, minus plus minus. Now we do the subtraction. They always knock, obviously, normal they knock. 0x squared plus akx squared is simply akx squared. Bx minus ax is b minus ax or bx minus ax, whichever way you want to do it. You can take out the common x and say b minus ax as well. We'll probably do that in a minute. And then you have to bring down your plus c. After we bring down, we go back up and we divide. X squared into akx squared goes ak. After we divide, we multiply. ak by x squared goes akx squared. ak by minus kx, anyone an idiot? Minus a k squared x, exactly, minus a k squared x plus ak. After we multiply, we change the sign of our bottom line, minus plus minus. Now, as always, the first two knock. Bx minus ax plus ak squared x, you bring it all down together as 1. Alright, just bring it all down together as 1. As I said, I just got a common x there and b minus a. Are we okay there? And ak squared x plus ak squared x. And then c minus ak. Now, what did I tell you is very, very, very important for you? I told you to remember. We should be left at 0. We're not left at 0, but we are told is a factor. If it means is a factor, we should be left with 0. That means over here, we're going to have 0x equals 0, because that's what should be there. We should have 0x equals 0. And now we're back to our undetermined coefficients. We leave all the x's on the left equal to all the x's on the right, and you leave all the numbers on the left equal to all the numbers on the right. Is that okay? So, we're going to say b minus ax plus ak squared x is equal to 0x. There's the first thing we mentioned. We can knock all of our x's. They're gone. Is that right? We can knock them all. And we can say c minus ak is equal to 0. So we've left all of our x's equal to our 0x, and we've left anything without an x equal to our payments equal to 0. Right. We knock those. B minus a plus ak squared is equal to 0, and c minus ak is equal to 0. So far, we've answered the question fully. However, the last bit of the question asks us to do what? C squared is equal to a times a minus b. In the context of the question, it's 15 marks. We've got 12 out of 15 so far. If this comes up 15 marks, we've got 12 out of 15. To get the last 3, we have to do something with this, we have to do something with this. Now, this is literally as hard as algebra gets at this level, right? So, this is literally, don't worry, as hard as algebra gets at this level, bar logs and indices. We have to make this and this look like that. Anyone know what I should look at? It's very important that you spot it. It's all about spotting it at higher levels. Sometimes it's as simple as what's missing or what's there or what should be there. I'll give you a hint. And there, that doesn't occur on any rest of it. Math, K. Brilliant. There is no what up here. K. That means we have to get rid of our K. We want to get rid of our K. We don't want a K in the answer. That means we're going to take a K out of this and put in whatever K is in that over here. That's going to make life easier, or vice versa. The reason I'm going to get a K out of this instead of a K out of this is why. That's K squared. And you're going to end up with square root right. It's going to be part of the unit. Is that right? You get the same answer. Either way you do it, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to take the K out of this than the K out of that. This is K squared. Is that fair enough? So, I'm going to rearrange this to get a value for k. So that is c is equal to ak. Is that right? Then I bring the c over, or you bring ak over, whichever way I do it. That means k is equal to c over. That is going to be brought back up here instead of k squared. Why? Because there's no k, the answer that they want. We'll get rid of our k if we don't want it. There's no point having it around the answer. B minus a plus ak squared becomes b minus a plus a times c minus a squared, because we know k is equal to c minus a. Square it out. We get c squared over a squared, tidied up a bit. ac squared over a squared. They cancel, one the a's cancel the squared, we're left with b minus a plus c squared over a. Right, we still want this. So we want a c squared, we don't get rid of it. We want a times a minus b, so that c squared over a is equal to a times a minus b, multiply across by 8 to get it off the bottom line. There it goes. These are tough, but the most we got to do. Fair enough, we're going to go off one of these. Right, I'll leave that one up on the board. This will go off one of these. Where? Here. That's ac squared, a squared, so that's 2 a's, and then there's 1 a. Right, I'll go on this one. X minus a to b squared is a factor of x cubed plus 3px plus q. Show that p is equal to minus a squared and q is equal to 2a cubed. Right, off you go. Leave 1 on the board.
What's that? Before the Q?
On the bottom line, and just think like a symbol for and. A and b. What's the first thing we should do here? Square out the bracket, exactly. Square out x minus a. So we should be squaring out x minus a before we go around the division. Anyone else know what's important? What's missing? Yeah. Don't forget that in 0x squared. 0x squared is goes straight from x cubed to x. 0x squared is very, very important, don't forget. So here it is. One of these things like that. X minus a squared is x minus a by x minus a. That's x by x is x squared minus ax plus a squared, which is x squared minus 2ax was square root of first x squared, 2 times the first by the second squared last. That's x squared minus 2ax plus a squared. Either way you get the same answer. There's 2 ways of doing it. Square root of first plus the first by the second squared last. There's 2 ways of doing it. As I said, lads, these are tough. They take a bit of work. Do we get it out?
Ish. Ish is better than that. Right, so let's look at it. X minus a to be squared is a factor of x cubed plus 3px plus q. Right, first things first, as I said, square that out. That's x squared, twice the first by the second is minus 2ax squared last a squared. Long division into x cubed plus 0x squared plus 3px plus q. X squared into x cubed goes x times. X by x squared, x cubed. X by minus 2 is minus 2ax squared. X by plus a squared is plus a squared x. Change the sign in your bottom line, minus, plus, minus. Dénach. 0x squared plus 2ax squared is simply 2ax squared. 3px plus 3px minus a squared x, and bring down your plus q. X squared into 2ax squared goes plus 2a. 2a by x squared goes 2ax squared. 2a by minus 2ax goes minus 4a squared x plus 2a cubed. Change the sign of your bottom line. That becomes a minus, that becomes a plus, and that becomes a minus. Is that okay? Dénach. 3px minus a squared x plus 4a squared x minus 2a cubed plus q. That's what you're left with. Is equal to 0x plus 0. That okay? Right, we go back and highlight anything with an x in it. That has an x in it. That has an x in it. That has an x in it. Is equal to that has an x in it over there. That is a number. That is a constant. And that's equal to 0. Right, we have 3px minus a squared x plus 4a squared x is equal to 0x. Knock your x's throughout. That is 3p minus a squared plus 4a squared is equal to 0. They can come together. 3p plus 3a squared is equal to 0. And they want me to show what? What's one thing they want me to show over there? So p on the left. What's going to happen? 3's knock. And there's one of your answer. P is equal to minus a squared. What's the next thing they want me to show? Sorry? They want me to show that q is equal to 2a cubed. So I have minus 2a cubed plus q is equal to 0. Q is equal to 2a cubed. And there's my two answers. There is nothing easy about them. Is that alright? And it's not necessarily about getting down to there. It's about making these little mistakes up here, which are changing signs and what goes to what. Is that alright? Any questions on those? They just take a bit of work. They're the same thing, just take a bit of work. And it's the bit at the end that will catch it. As I said, they come up with 15 marks. Getting 10 and 12 out, 10 and 12 marks are lowest. And you get 10 and 12 marks by going down those steps. You make a small little mistake up here, you're not going to penalise you all the way down. Bring it as far as you can. Is that fair enough? Right, back to slightly easier stuff in the last 10-15 minutes. So, that is quadratics finished. So we've the first bit done, and we've the second chapter done. We're on to simultaneous. Simultaneous are grand. First bit will be okay, we'll be well able to do. Right, that's a revision just to make sure we do know how to do. There's 3 different types of simultaneous. There's the regular simultaneous, which we'll all remember from geometry. The second type of simultaneous is when you have a quadratic and linear. And the third one is when you have 3 variables, an x, a y, and a z. So there are 3 different types of simultaneouses. Very, very short, not much different. Let's make sure we know the basic one first. Off you go and get the answer to that. Get any value for x and y. We'll try through the first few of these. x and y. Right, so you could have multiplied the top line here by -3 to get your x to cancel. There was no need, you plus 2y and minus 2y. It doesn't make a difference which you cancel first, or x or your y's, you know that, yeah? So you could have cancelled your y straight away, cancel your y's, and you end up with 0, 3x, and x is 4x is equal to 6 and 10, which is 16. They knock straight away if you want. Plus and minus 2y. 4x equals 16, x is equal to 4. So the back integer, well, either line now, so back integer top line. 4 plus 2y is equal to 6, 2y is equal to 6 minus 4, 2y is equal to 2. Is that right? Right, another practice one of those. Have a go at that one. 2x plus y is equal to 14, x plus y is equal to 9. So this time, none is cancelled straight away. So again? 4 and 5. Let's look at it. I cancel my what? Cancel my y straight away. 2x minus 1x is x equal to 5. So we're back into your top line. 2 times 5 plus y is 14. 10 plus y is 14. Y is equal to 14 minus 10. Y is equal to 4. 5 and 4. Right, we set a time. I'm going to do one of those with you. And right. Other last type of junior one that came up. No, not that one. This one. We have fraction. So you have 2x minus 3y equals 24. 5x over 3 minus y over 2 is equal to 12. So this is the hardest type one we come up for the junior cert, or on the leading cert, or any of those. You know, any idea how to sort of solve this? Multiply across 5? 6. Multiply across your bottom line by 6. You ready? Right, off you go on solve. Right, we're all on the right line. So, we got rid of our bottom line. Multiply across by 6, 10x minus 3y is equal to 72. Simultaneous 2x minus 3y, multiply across the bottom line, change the signs, they knock. Minus 8x is equal to minus 48, divided across minus 8x is 6. About 10 different ways you could have done that, but you just look at 6. Sum it back into your top line. 2 times 6 minus 3y is equal to 24, minus 3y is equal to 12, divided across by minus 3, xy is minus 4. 6 and minus 4. As I said, lads, these all go up online anyway if you want to have a little look at them. So, we're finished there, but just so you know, we're coming back the next time. They're the worder ones, we'll come back to them, not too worried about them. The big ones are, so these are the word simultaneous equations, they come up as well. But I'm more worried about these ones. These ones, right. This is the linear and quadratic. That's what we're going to be looking the Friday we come back. Is when you have a linear one on top, a quadratic one on the bottom with all the squares in it. And you also have a triple. When you have an x, a y, and a z, an x, a y, and a z, an x, a y, and a z, you have to cancel them. So they're the two, we're going to main two ones, as well as the word ones. We're going to hit all them. Not next Friday, you're all off next Friday, thank God, same as myself. So Friday after. Friday back to school. See you then, right? No bother. Some man for Pink Monster Boy.